Hi guys, and we're back again, and we're going to hopefully get this video under 10 minutes today. So we're adding our named pipes. Now, what I've done is before starting to record this, I have gone in and I have coded these two units. And then I've copied them to the client directory as well, because you'll need the same units in the client, and so the ones in the client are currently left blank. So what we're going to do is we're going to add them to our project. And we should be able to add both of them at once. And hopefully I've named them well enough that you can understand exactly what they do. Yep, alright. See, I coded these without... because it's got dialogues in it. I coded these before I opened them in this project, so I'm just going to have to make some quick changes. T-string list should be there. There you go. That's all. So I'll have to do that fix in the customer one as well, but in the client one as well. But I'll do that before I post the source code. So a quick overview of this. This file is going to have to be called service. In the other copy of these, the name ends here, and so you'll put client. And pretty much what these are is a method of sending messages between two processes. So I've left enough tags, as you can see everywhere, so that you can catch up. And what we're going to do is we're going to integrate these into our scan engine, which is here. Well, this is our util, and here's where our update function comes through to our client. So what we need to do is we're going to leave that commented out, because if I don't, it's going to disappear. And we're going to do a include new declare for pipes underscore cause underscore receive. No, we don't want the receive, we want the send. And this is going to be our method of sending data from... Right, really we want that. No, we don't need that. As you can see, this has come out of a different project that I had given up on, so some of the code has debug tags in it that don't exist anymore. And so we're going to come here and we're going to fill this section here. And we need to tell it a few things. So it's going to want the name of our pipe. Now what we're going to do is we are going to create a shared unit. And, oh, actually we had one, didn't we? Close this. I'm sure I've already made a share. Yes, we have. So here we go. We have our shared unit. And what we're going to do is we're going to declare our shared unit quickly. Like so. Okay, we made a spelling mistake in the original. To that. Yep. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut this out. And you'll see why in a minute. And we're going to put this in here. We shouldn't need the constant again. So this is our service side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a underscore s. We're going to do a pipe underscore name underscore c for the client. And be warned, this is case sensitive. So if you put a capital here, oh, actually it shouldn't really matter. Shouldn't matter at all, because you should, what happens is I left this blank so we could do that. So pipe underscore name, what's it, underscore name underscore s. And so now they're both, you can write pipes work bidirectionally, so you could just have one pipe and send information back and forward. But the problem I found with this over the years of development is that if you're sending a lot of data, say scan data, back to your customer or back to your client, what happens is you'll get conflicting messages. So one won't be able to write because the other is being written. And so using two separate pipes is by far the easier method, as one can just send and the other can just receive. But it does mean you need two pipes. So now we have our pipe config finished. So you're named underscore pipe underscore com mad s. Oh, you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put in here. So we are in the service, so we want to send to the client. So we need name. There's a pipe name. Yep. And then we want to send our message. And it's just that simple. So every time this gets called in our scan engine, it will call this function. This function will then take the name of the pipe, which is this is the client receive pipe, and it will send this string to the client. And so in the way it will work kind of like a telephone. They can just send each other messages. And so we'll make this a comment. So this is the client side. And what we'll do is with these messages here that we already started, these will be propagated into this function here, but on the client side. And then the client will have messages it sends to the service to start scanning, stop scanning, pause, restart, things along them lines. And that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to do for this episode. It's going to be I'm trying to make them considerably shorter. YouTube keeps sending me email saying that people are only watching the first like 5 minutes, so I think we're a little past that right now at 7 minutes, and we're gonna cut it off there. So we've added our named pipes to our service side, and in the next episode I'll probably end up building the client. Yeah, we'll probably end up building the client so we can then start sending messages back and forward, and making sure it works. So if you enjoyed this video, thumbs up button. If you want to see something changed, we're doing a channel change log tomorrow. So that will be posted about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and that will be this is what's happening with the channel, this is what we're changing. If you have any comments, you have any things you want to see, you have any things that you might prefer to be changed, comment on the video tomorrow. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed it.